I just really found this out, and it was really interesting to me, and it makes so much sense that there's a difference between divine, feminine, and masculine, and a male and female. I used to think that once you automatically tap into spirituality that you are divine, but it's not really necessarily the case. A lot of people throw that name on them right away, or throw a lot of names on them just to try to build up this persona instead of actually going throughout the journey how they supposed to, more so patiently, allowing things to come to them. The divine is when you are totally in your purest form as far as habits, mindset goes. You are just operating on flow state, right? You're not letting anything bother you, bring you down. You are on your shit. Divine is a pure state of being. It's not something you just give yourself or give or take the initiative of. You have to really feel divine in order to say you're divine. We already have souls when we come into this realm. So we are already divine without tapping into it. But once we tap into ourselves and tap into our true selves and realize who we are, that's when we start to tap into our divine selves. But a lot of people aren't really divine, masculine, and feminine. They're woke beings or spiritual beings, but aren't really walking in divinity. I didn't really start calling myself any way of divine until I really felt like I was really on my journey and really purely, like with natural, pure intent, was doing everything in my possibility to stay on the flow state, to stay pure. And it's not, you can't be not perfect, okay? It's impossible to be pure all the time because we have so many things that are after us and we're gonna go through the motions sometimes. But I'm talking about for the people who know that they're not even nowhere near where they want to be, but they are doing it in kind of a way to protect themselves. They'll, stop themselves from doing shadow work or tapping into more trauma once they find a collective of people who accepts them because they call themselves all these names and does all these things. But the divine, true, divine, masculine and feminine, you'll see it, you'll feel it, you'll understand how it really feels to be divine, right? How to break down the esoteric knowledge of these words. You feel me? Even the key words, the root words of them. You feel me? Etymologies of these words mean something deeper. And a lot of times we don't be understanding that. And I'm just now learning about this too. So let me know what y'all think.